Chamonix is often considered one of the best places for skiers in Europe due to its exceptional mountain scenery and challenging terrain. It is located in the French Alps and offers a wide range of skiing opportunities for all levels, including off-piste and backcountry skiing. Chamonix is renowned for its steep and rugged slopes, making it particularly appealing to advanced skiers and thrill seekers. In this video, we will discuss 5 compelling reasons to visit Chamonix. Number 1. Majestic alpine beauty. Chamonix is nestled in the heart of the French Alps, surrounded by breathtaking mountain scenery. The stunning peaks, including the iconic Mont Blanc, create a dramatic backdrop that captivates visitors. Whether you're a skier or not, the sheer beauty of the landscape is reason enough to visit Chamonix. You can take cable cars or enjoy hiking trails to appreciate the awe-inspiring views. Number 2. Superb skiing and snowboarding. Chamonix is renowned for its world-class skiing and snowboarding opportunities. With 5 ski resorts located in Chamonix Valley, and over 150 kilometers of slopes spread across several interconnected ski areas, it caters to skiers of all levels, from beginners to experts. The challenging terrain, including steep descents and off-piste options, attracts advanced skiers seeking an adrenaline rush. Additionally, Chamonix's long ski season, which often extends into May, provides ample time to enjoy the snow-covered slopes. On top of traditional alpine skiing, Chamonix also offers exceptional cross-country course, so those of you who prefer staying away from high-altitude skiing may use that as a getaway from crowds, cable cars, and enjoy skiing on the tracks laid out in the valley. Number 3. Thrilling outdoor adventures. Chamonix is an outdoor enthusiast's paradise, offering a wide array of exhilarating activities beyond traditional skiing. If you are intermediate or expert skier and looking for some unique experience for high-altitude, off-trail skiing, please check out more information about skiing on famous route called Vallée Blanche. The Vallée Blanche is a 23 kilometers descent covering a massive 2,800 meters vertical drop from the summit of Aiguille du Midi, situated at 3,842 meters, back to Chamonix, which is situated at 1,050 meters. In addition to that, if you're an adventure seeker, you can indulge in ice climbing, snowshoeing, paragliding, and mountaineering. Chamonix is particularly renowned for its mountaineering heritage, making it a popular base for climbing Mont Blanc and other peaks in the region. Number 4. Vibrant atmosphere in the town and amazing food, drinks, and famous thermal spa center with amazing views on surrounding mountains. The town itself has a vibrant atmosphere with plenty of shops, restaurants, and cafes, ensuring there's something for everyone to enjoy. You can enjoy a mix of local Savoyard cuisine and international flavors. It also has several museums and exhibitions that showcase the history, geology, and mountaineering heritage of the region. Chamonix hosts numerous events and festivals throughout the year, attracting visitors from around the world. These include the Chamonix Adventure Festival, the Ultra Trail du Mont Blanc, the Cosmo Jazz Festival, and various ski competitions. These events add to the vibrant atmosphere and offer unique experiences for tourists. Also note, Chamonix is an international place and you can meet visitors from almost all countries around the world. As Chamonix is located in France, French is the official language of the town and is widely spoken by the local population. However, due to its popularity as an international tourist destination, many people in Chamonix, especially those working in the tourism industry, also have a good command of English. You should be able to communicate effectively in English in most hotels, restaurants, and tourist-oriented establishments. Number 5. Accessibility. Chamonix is easily accessible from major cities in Europe. It is just over an hour drive from Geneva, Switzerland, and can be reached by bus or car from various locations. The availability of transportation options makes it convenient for tourists to visit the town. In addition to that, we found that prices for lift tickets are very affordable in comparison with other popular destinations. And if you will be planning your trip in advance, you can also get very good deals on lodging and airfare. These are just a few highlights of what Chamonix has to offer, but the region's natural beauty, exceptional skiing, and thrilling outdoor pursuits make it a fantastic destination for travelers seeking an active and memorable experience in the Alps. We would like to thank you for watching this quick overview till the end. If you will have any additional questions about Chamonix, feel free to post them in the comments section below and we will get back to you as soon as we can. We would also welcome any feedback about your thoughts and experiences visiting or skiing in Chamonix Valley. Once again, please don't forget to hit subscribe button to stay informed about new episodes published on our channel. Thanks for watching, and if you liked this video and find it useful, please feel free to share it with your friends and family and hit like button below.